What was life like for you back when you were a kid, when you're filled with maybe a sense of curiosity and joy? For me, those memories have started to come back, especially with the first snowfall. I remember how I used to really look forward to going on school trips, looking forward to, skiing with my classmates and, eating some great dessert afterwards. And there's always that relief after playing the snow for a couple hours, just heading back home and feeling the warmth and the relief and being able to free myself from my soggy boots and shoes. Be able to drink a cup of hot chocolate with marshmallows in it. And during the fall, which is my absolute favorite season, I jump in the leaves. We have a lot of maple trees here in Canada, and when fall comes around, my favorite part of it is when I see the red leaves. And when those red leaves fall down, I would jump in them. Sometimes you'd see a lot of maple keys on the ground too, and these are the seeds of the maple tree. And they would be around this long. They were pretty big. And there would be times where I would get a bag and start collecting them because they're very special. When you throw them in the air, they spin down like helicopter blades. Another thing I really liked to do as a kid was to go to the library and pick out books about the ecosystem, different kinds of animals, how they live, how do the birds build their nests, and I put together a project about bumblebees, about honeybees once, and I was fascinated to hear just how big their colonies were and how, how they'd make royal jelly for the baby bees and how they'd build their combs. It's very, very cool to hear that. But I was also a bit of a space nerd. I love to read about the atmospheres on the planets, what they were made of, what kind of gases they were. Um, I was really into astronomy and learning about black holes and stars, red giants, white dwarfs, nebulae. A nebula is like a cloud in the sky. Not just a cloud, sorry. It's like what happens to a star after it dies. And there's like a bunch of stardust in space, and when you look at it, it's brilliantly rainbow. There's like rainbow colors in it, so it's very beautiful. And I'd love to explore fictional worlds back then. I would usually read around half of the books on the classroom bookshelves uh, when I was, but when I was between grade 1 and grade 7 or so, before things got really busy, I would read, you know, I would read about different worlds. I'd immerse myself in them pretty quickly. I'd always be curious about them. Over time, my taste for that kind of died off. But I still remember back when I was 7, I picked up this book about a girl and the unicorn that she befriended, and she would she'd be able to conjure up this blue magic that she could use to send to her enemies. So she was very connected to this unicorn. And I remember even younger than that, I used to watch Dora the Explorer on TV, and I'd be so excited about it because each time there would be three places for her to go to and get to on her way to the treasure. Or I can't remember exactly what they were about, but I was super, super excited to watch that show. So it's my hope that, in sharing this, um, that you'll also remember what your memories were, and start to reclaim some of that joy and curiosity and other qualities you had as a kid when there were either no expectations or less expectations put on you, when there was less to worry about. I mean, back then I didn't worry about, boys or what career I was gonna do. I was quite free actually, and I'm pretty blessed that that was the case for me. So, anyways, thanks again for listening to this video. And if you want to create one and post one of your own, just expressing something that's on your mind, you're more than welcome to do that. As long as you're not, trying to rage at anyone, um, our moderators will approve it. And you know looking forward to hearing more voices in our community, because everybody is super different. I want to, learn what all of you are up to as well. So thank you so much, and I will see you soon.